Test section 453012. This is US, Interstate 77 northbound. Supposed to be mile marker 35. It put it roughly 7 miles from the previous section on this tape. I'll turn, look back right quick and show you these patches from the coring, initial coring. They're in better shape than the last section. It's a jointed concrete pavement. See, they've been putting the traffic counter loops, temporaries, within the test section here. The section's in good shape. Had about 8.5 tenths of outside joint seal damage. There's a little bit here you might can see of sealant breaking away from the slab edge. Centerline joint is a string joint, whatever they call it. It's not sod and it's not sealed. Every joint we had, there's station 50, was well sealed, had minimal spalling. None of the spalling was more than 10% of the crack, so we couldn't rate any spalling. The edge has no spalling. Here's station 100. You can see about an inch or two spall there. Had one little series of longitudinal cracking down here, and one slab had some other erratic cracking I will show you on the video when we get there. We'll turn, look at another typical joint. Well sealed. Coming up on station 200, there's some highway stationing stamped in. Had a 4-inch core hole there that's fraying away a little bit. Very good closure here. We got here 30 minutes early and it was already up, and they've got probably 18 signs coming in. Reduced speed. Here's a joint that's spalled. About 1.5 inch wide, but it's not long enough to be joint seal damage or low severity spalling of the joint. Station 300. Another little spall and a gouge or something. Right here, the second joint past station 300. You can see this little micro crack. Got a little piece of it. Runs about 1.5 feet. Then jogs over. We got about 2 feet. Hits the joint. Runs through about 1 meter, 3 feet. See maybe this other erratic cracking. It's a little transverse, about 4 inches. Another one's close to that low, longitudinal. And a couple more little ones here. It's pretty much in this restricted to this one slab. Did make a note of it. The links aren't long enough to count. Continue on. Station 400. We repainted the pluses. Couldn't find a row sign. It's a hell of a hill over this way. A lot of trees. Went over the bushes on the edge and never saw a sign. Not saying it's not down there, we just couldn't find one. Approaching station 500. Did want to note on the video, we're also noting it on the survey, our fault meter went dead. All fault measurements were made with a triangle. We're going to look northbound, see the coring. Turn, look this way back through the section. The shoulder was displaying heave, so we got negative readings nearly every place, or I believe every place on the shoulder. Most all the joints were 0, had I think 1 negative and 1 positive of just a couple of millimeters. Measured those with a scale stick and a straight edge. This is looking southbound back towards section or station 0. See the crash truck, the closure, And this ends this video distress survey.